Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the hashtag Why Is This News podcast. We on episode number 16, ladies and gentlemen. Skiz, 16 episodes. How are you feeling, my guy?
Bro, when you gonna let me do the intro?
I mean, you can do that. You've never. Okay. This is the first time you've ever come to me about doing the intro. If you want to do the intro, you can do the intro. It's not that big.
Nah, man, it's fine. I don't do the intro anyway.
Boy.
It's alright, though.
It's okay. Shut your ass up. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it is a jam-packed show. We had two major projects to release this weekend. There was a fight last weekend that we talked about. The result was out by the time we uploaded last week's podcast. And then we have T-Pain going on a rant for about a minute and a half on people and stuff like that. But what we're going to start off today, ladies and gentlemen, let's start off with the fight that has so much, it's so much stuff surrounding this fight. Not only with what happened during the fight, what happened after the fight, the talk after the fight, everything. Even it's all kind of stuff going on, bro. So the fight happened last week, this past Saturday. Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier, and in the end of the first round, Conor McGregor breaks his leg. He breaks his leg. I believe it's the tibula or something. I can't remember exactly what part of the bone it is or whatever that Conor McGregor broke. But he broke it at the end of the first round, and the refs called it off. They called it a TKO. Conor wanted the doctor's TKO, meaning that he got stopped by the doctors and stuff like that because of injury. But that didn't happen, and Dustin Poirier wins the fight. And there's been a whole lot of talk about the fight, aftermath of the fight. So, Skiz, first, let's start off with this. What were your thoughts about the fight itself and, I guess, the overall aspect of what happened in the ring?
You know what's crazy? The thing about that is, Conor was getting fucked up before the fucking leg thing. He was getting his ass beat. Mm-hmm. But the way that he talked afterwards, completely shifted the narrative. Nobody's even thinking about how Dustin was mopping the floor with him. Everybody's thinking about, well, Conor broke his leg, you know?
Mm-hmm.
What a fucking baller, dude. What a baller. Dude literally broke his leg and said, this isn't over. We can take this outside. Dude's on a stretcher, lean back like this, going, what's up? What's up? Yo, that made me I'm not a huge Conor fan. Now I am. That shit made me a Conor fan. Honestly, no,
Did you see what else he said though? Did you hear what else he said though?
He said, "Your wife in me DMs, mate."
It was. I thought it was more than just his wife was in his DM. I thought he was disrespecting her in a whole different kind of way or whatever. And people was
I think he called her a hoe too.
Oh yeah. I think that's what it was. Or whatever.
It's and there's an after party, lady. You just a fucking hoe.
And a lot of people.
I thought he said something completely different.
Because I just seen a lot of people was saying Conor McGregor was classless for saying that kind of stuff, and I was taking it too far and stuff like that. And I was like, I don't know. When you're in the fight game, it's like, what is considered too much? What is considered too far when you're in the fight game? What is too far?
Bro, so here's the thing. Conor's last fight, he was really nice, and everyone's like, Conor's being all nice. This is fucking stupid. And then he comes out being old Connor, and everyone's all like, "This is too far, dude. I can't stand this shit." Like, there's no winning. There's no winning for him.
Yeah, exactly. There is no winning. That was my thing. I'm like, while I understand that, it's very disrespectful for what he said and stuff like that, but at the same time, at what point would he not say that? It's when you're about to fight someone, or you're in a fight with someone, or and stuff like that. I mean, obviously, this happened right after the fight. He had just broken his leg and stuff like that, and he was saying that to him and stuff like that then. And Poirier was about trying to go after him again and stuff like that. But when you're like in the heat of that moment, it's like I can't really be like, oh, Conor McGregor's such a bad person and stuff like that. I mean, you're in the fight game, you're in the middle of a fight, you're trying to be as disrespectful as you possibly can. You're trying to knock the dude's face off, like he said in the pre-fight and stuff like that. So, even after, you think maybe because I think in Conor's eyes, he doesn't feel like he's been necessarily humbled yet, I guess, or whatever. Even though he was losing the fight in the first round to Poirier, he still felt like he had a chance to win, I guess, and stuff like that. That's just a competitor to him. And him breaking his foot or whatever, he still felt like he had the obligation to still be able to talk shit to Poirier or whatever and stuff like that. So, I don't know. It's very, very interesting. It's very, very interesting. Now, me personally, I know Dana White has put it out there that he might have them fight again. I don't want to see this fight again. I'll be real with you, kids. I don't want to see them fight again, bro. Cause it's clear as day that Dustin Poirier is the better fighter right now. Yes.
It's all about the money, dude.
It's
all about the money. And let me tell you this. This is what's gonna happen. This is my prediction. I like Charles Oliveira. He's a UFC lightweight champ right now. He had a long road. Dustin Poirier is gonna beat him. That's my prediction.
Really?
Yeah. Dustin Poirier should have been fighting for that title, but he said he wants to counter fight instead because he wants the money.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that worked out in his favor, dude. The dude's name's popping bigger than it's ever have. So,
very true.
He made the right call. So Dustin's gonna beat Charles Oliveira. That's my prediction. And then Conor's gonna come back with a titanium leg and then kick the fuck out of Dustin Poirier. I don't think that's gonna happen, but he's gonna have a titanium leg. And he's going to be like, I got a titanium leg, man. I'm going to beat your ass with it. I can't do an Irish accent. But you know what I mean. He's going to, if I was him, I would turn the whole thing into a narrative of, now my leg is made of metal and I can legally kick you with it. Because everyone's going to be like, now you got a weak leg. I'll be like, no, now I got a robot leg and I'm going to beat your ass with it. That's what I would do. I would spin it. You know what I mean? You got to spin everything.
Yeah.
He goes like, well, I lost to Dustin Poirier, but now I got my robot knee, and I'm going to beat the shit out of him with it. Break it now, pussy. That's what I do.
Maybe.
And then I'd call his wife fat.
I
don't even know if she's fat, but
I don't even know what she looks like.
If I was Connor. You see that picture of her flipping off Connor? While he's
I didn't see
broken?
it.
Dude, it's pretty baller. And then Dustin Poirier got the chain from Jake Paul.
I know, that's another thing we're going to talk about. I guess Jake Paul is kind of intertwined with this as well and stuff like that, because Jake Paul made a whole chain of when Dustin Poirier beat him in the first fight or whatever. I'm like, I don't even like we don't like Jake Paul over here, but like, I have to admit, that is a funny ass troll, bro. That is a funny ass troll to get a whole chain. It's very childish for him to pay $100K for a damn chain like that, but like, I applaud the troll and stuff like that, the troll aspect of it. If you're going after someone, I applaud the troll. I applaud that. And then he sent it to Dustin Poirier, like you said, and stuff like that. But
Dustin shouldn't have accepted it. Dustin shouldn't have accepted it.
Yeah, I know. He reposted on his. I saw him repost on his IG story and stuff like that. Like he was with it and stuff like that. But
UFC fighters should consider themselves here. And Jake Paul here. That's why I'm glad Connor barely even talks about them. Floyd fought them. Connor doesn't give a fuck about them. That's the difference.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Well, I don't know if we'll be saying that in the next coming years. I don't know, because after Connor losing that fight, a lot of rumblings talking about saying, if Jake Paul let's say Jake Paul wins against Tyrone Woodley, that would start to ramp up the talk of Jake Paul fighting Conor at that point. And I know it's like, there's no way. It honestly, it wouldn't shock me if it happened. It really wouldn't. If Jake Paul must beat Tyrone Woodley. Do I believe he's gonna beat Tyrone Woodley? No, but he has to beat him.
Isn't it crazy to love? So Jake Paul loses, he goes to KSI.
Yes.
Jake Paul wins, he goes to Conor fucking McGregor.
Yes.
Isn't that insane?
Yes. That is literally
such a jump.
It is
like,
yes, bro. It is that crazy of a jump. Like, that's how I view it. That's exactly how you said. That's exactly how I view it. If Jake Paul wins, he might get the Conor McGregor fight. If he loses, he's probably gonna end up having to fight KSI because they're gonna say, okay, we've dealt with him. We've dealt with Jake Paul. He's just this internet guy. No more of this. Okay, he had Ben Askren, but he was not really a strike and stuff. Okay, he can box. He can box for real. But like when it comes to like some real competition, nah, he can't fuck with him. He can't fuck with him at all. So then that'll bring him back down to where he would have to fight KSI. Now I say KSI. He's having a show right now as we're filming this thing because he has his own concert or whatever that's going on. He has all kind of people. Logan Paul is in it, by the way. I don't know if you know that. Logan Paul is in the show.
That was weird.
Yeah, it's really.
I think KSI loses too.
To Jake Paul right now. Right now, yeah, I think KSI will lose to Jake Paul, which is why I think KSI. I don't know if he's gonna do it at his show. Announce a fight against someone during this show. That would be dope as hell if he did that. Announce a fight that he has a signed contract fight with someone else or stuff like that that's coming up at like the end of the year or something like that. Like that would be a dope announcement to happen during the show and stuff like that. That would be dope as hell to see. And then if it's, maybe someone like Austin McBroom, which I mean, that would be a nice little warm-up fight because Austin didn't look too bad in this fight. And stuff like that. I'm not sure who else
would.
What
if he loses, dog?
I don't think he loses to Austin. I think KSI has too much heart. If KSI loses, then that would really dead the Jake Paul KSI fight then, and then Jake will probably just go on and try to fight some other UFC fighters and stuff like that, and try to work his way back up then. So how much does
Jake Paul weigh?
I think he said because he was on Undisputed. That's the show with Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. Yeah, they actually interviewed him and stuff. He said he's 205 right now, but he said he has to cut weight to like 190 for the fight against Woodley, I guess.
So let's just say 185ers. All right. UFC 185 rankings. Let's go to the rankings of the 185. All right, because these are people that he should be fighting. All right, not people like 170. Because, like, let's say I was wrestling somebody. I'm not going to wrestle Jake Paul. He's too fucking big.
Yeah.
Like, all right, so Robert Whitaker said he said he would take the fight. Paulo Costa knocked out Logan Paul. Marvin Vettori lost to Israel Adesanya, but it would fuck him up. Darren Till would kill him. Uriah Hall would kill him. Jesus. Let's just jump up to 205. Actually, let's go to the 170. Kamaru Usman would beat him.
Yes.
Gilbert Burns would beat him. Masvidal would suck his dick.
What?
That's what he's doing. Masvidal's a bitch, dude. Like, that pissed me off. Like,
yeah, I mean, he's
like, well, Ben doesn't represent UFC. Well, Jake Paul doesn't represent boxing. Like, what the fuck are we what standing are we going off here? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're going off here, but yeah, bro. It's a lot is at stake, honestly, with this Jake and Tyrone Woodley fight more so than anything, because it may determine some fights that might happen in the future. It may determine some. This fight honestly going to determine who's going to be getting a lot of money. A lot of money can be made after this fight. It depends on what's gonna happen and what's gonna happen with this fight, and then if KSI does a warm-up fight. A lot will depend on that within the UFC world and in the YouTube boxing world as well. In both worlds, it's gonna determine a lot overall. So we're gonna see. But Conor McGregor overall with this kind of loss, it's gonna be.
He's fine.
Yeah,
He's fine.
I don't know, man. I just don't see the same guy anymore, man. I just don't see the same guy. I really don't. And
he's not active enough for you to say that, though.
I know.
He's fought the same guy twice. The
Yeah,
guy
and
he fought before that, he starched. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe Dustin Poirier is just really fucking good.
Maybe so. Maybe he just needs to fight someone else to get his confidence back and stuff like that.
Maybe Dustin always has his number. Maybe he can beat everybody that's not named Dustin Poirier, if that makes sense.
But he did lose another. He lost the other fight. The other fight he lost was to Khabib. Correct, if I'm correct, in the past couple years.
Khabib's gone.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's retired now. But like that, I mean, it's the last fight that he lost, other than losing to Dustin twice. That fight?
He lost to two people that are the fucking cream of the crop. You know, like when he lost to Nate Diaz weighed 170. He weighed 155.
Yeah.
That was his excuse to get out of that. And that happened in like 2015 or 16. It was like 5 years ago.
So
Everybody forgot about that.
Well, I would say McGregor needs to be matched up with someone.
He also needs to leave his coach. His coach sucks.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe he needs to do that as well. Change up who is surrounding him and stuff like that. Change up the team. Get some new voices in your head and stuff like that. Get some new kind of motivation and stuff like that, and move forward.
Because the last thing I'll say on this topic is Conor's been in the UFC since fucking 2012. So what is that? Fucking
9 years.
9 years, and you still can't defend a fucking takedown? Not one? You've been doing this for 9 years, and you can't defend one takedown? No way, bro. Your coach is fucking you, bro. There's no way. 9 years? That's as long as I've been wrestling in total.
I don't know.
And you can't defend a takedown?
I don't know.
He's only 32.
Yeah, he is only 32, but like, you know, some people may age different. You never know. Some people age, they're at 32. Some people are like LeBron James and don't age at all. I don't know how he's still this good at the age 36, about to be 37. I don't know how he's doing it. But I've not. And by the way, have you seen Space Jam yet? Have you seen the movie yet? While he's talking about?
No, I heard it was alright.
Yeah, I've heard mixed reviews. Some people said it's ass, but I mean, you know, some of those people could be the Michael Jordan stands and stuff like that. I really have to pay attention to the people that are saying the movie is ass, because those people be very, very biased and stuff like that. If you target and be the Michael Jordan fans that don't really want LeBron to have anything better than Michael Jordan and something like that or whatever. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to see the movie or whatever, but I do want to see it. You have to. It's damn near like you have to see it. Like you have to see Space Jam 2. It's like one of those cultural things. Like you have to see it. Like if you don't see it, like what the fuck is wrong with you? Type shit. But we are going to move on, ladies and gentlemen, to the next topic here, and we are going to look at KSI's All Over the Place project. Now, unfortunately, I told you Skiz to listen to the project over time, and my God,
look.
Explain yourself.
My bad.
My bad.
I was gonna listen to it today, but then I got caught up.
Yeah, you probably have heard some of the songs that are on here, because some of the songs were singles that were released beforehand and stuff like that. I don't know,
what about Holiday? Was Holiday on there?
Yes, it is on here.
Holiday's mid, bro.
Hey, look, we gonna get into it. We gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about each song and stuff like that. I don't know if you remember all the features that are on here. There's some pretty dope features on here.
I'll go look at the track list right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at the track list right now. It's it's 14 songs with the original just album, but there's 2 extra songs that are on there that they got added on there, and it's Holiday and the Swerve song that J1 has, but it features KSI. It got released on the Grime Daily page and stuff like that. It's a song where J1 decided to kiss us in the hook, like I don't know how many times, bro. He did the kiss ad lib. I don't know why he did that. I still to this day I just understand that.
Some ad libs be annoying as hell.
Yeah, that's one of the worst ad libs you could have ever done. And it was like, bro. I was like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? But let's start off with track 1, The Moment. This was I didn't know SX was on the had some writing credits on this song as well. I did not know that. But this was the intro. It was a cool little intro. I did react to this on live stream. For those who do not know, I'm working. If it's not up by the time this podcast goes out back up on my channel, then fuck, because I did react to it on live stream with you guys. I think I had almost 700. I don't know if you do. I think I told you, but I had almost 700 people in my live stream for that. I was like, that's pretty
you told
good.
me to do it myself, and then you're like, never mind, it got blocked.
Yeah. I was like, go ahead, go live for yourself. And then I was like, oh wait, nope, they're blocking shit. I don't know if maybe it was because I did it early, because I did it the live stream whenever it came out in UK time, but it wasn't out technically in like the USA. So like, I don't know if that was the case, the reason why they decided to block it, or because everyone else, like I've seen Screw upload his reactions to it, where playing the whole audio. I've seen Dante upload his reactions and stuff like that, but they're Gucci and stuff like that. They listen to the whole album, stuff like that, like blasted, like with no edits in it whatsoever, and they was able to upload it. So I don't know, maybe it was just because of the fact I did it a little bit early. I don't know, but yeah, let's talk about the project. The Moment, like I said, we was talking about track 1. Cool little song. It wasn't nothing too crazy to me overall, but it's a dope little track. It's a dope little start. It's nice. It's a nice little track to, like, you know, get you ready for it, because this album overall is very, very melodic. He is very melodic on this project, like a lot, a good amount.
Way? Like a
And
like
there's
Kid Cudi way, or
not in a Kid Cudi way. A little Travis Scott-ish in some instances, and then in some instances he's really in his UK roots bag. There's a decent amount of Caribbean Afrobeat kind of music that is on here as well.
Bro, play the T-Pain clip real quick. Doing some new shit.
Well, he did a lot of different stuff, so I'm not too mad. I'm not mad at him for doing all that stuff, like I said. But we're gonna get into it. The Moment, cool song. Number 2 is track number 2. That's with 21 Savage and Future. In the beginning of it, I thought for a second it was Designer that was rapping for a second. I was like, because remember the comparison? Because the Designer had that hit song. Everyone was like, oh, we're just trying to be Future and stuff like that. He's just trying to be Future and stuff like that or whatever. And in the beginning, because I'm able to tell the difference between Designer and Future whenever they're coming on. But whenever the Future started rapping, I was like, why does he sound like Designer? I was very confused about that. But then he went on and did his verse. His verse is pretty good. These weren't like, phoned in verses. Kind of like, how people thought, people said that IDK's verse was on Quedeca's project and stuff, that they felt like IDK gave Quedeca a phoned in verse. It wasn't that good of a verse. But Future did his thing on his, and 21 Savage stole the show on this song. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. 21 Savage, this damn near is 21 Savage's song. The way he took it over, bro. Like, he really did his thing on this track. KSI did all right on it and stuff like that. He had that decent little hook. He had a kind of the cringe line. He said, "I'm the shit." And the name of the song, "I'm the shit." Number 2. That was one of the lines on the song. And I was like, I was like, I don't know about that one, KSI. I don't know about that one. I let him slide on the live, but I heard it. I was like, I don't know about that one, my guy.
Is it how many more bad punchlines does KSI have on the album? Do you know?
He didn't really have much. That was probably like the most like notable like what was that line. That was probably the most notable one for sure. Like overall, his pen game did get better. His pen game definitely got better overall on this album. I will say that. But that was definitely one of his like very cringe bars where I was like, no, don't do that. Please don't do that. But yeah.
Bro, I should do that. I should just get on a mic and only do dad joke bars like Eminem does.
Oh God. Please.
Yo, I'm the shit. Number 2.
please, no.
Yo,
no.
bitch, compare me to P, cause I'm number 1. No. I'm doing it.
No.
I'm gonna be off beat too. I'm gonna be off beat. Not on purpose, but I'm gonna be off beat.
I'm going to roast the fuck out of you if I hear that line in this track from you. I'm going to roast the fuck out of you.
I'm P, cause I'm number 1.
Oh,
that's my new Tinder bio. Hold up.
Oh my God, man, it's really been
Never mind. I can't. I only pull dudes anyway.
Tough. And also pause. The fuck. But next song, Patience by Polo G and Youngblood. You heard this song, right, Skiz?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, this is a really dope track overall. This is probably one of my more favorite tracks on the project. Polo G did his thing. Youngblood really give you that 70s, 80s rock anthem. You know what I'm saying? But he did it very, very well. Dope song. Dope song. This is just a solo song with KSI. Before I even listened to the song, the chat was saying Passion Fruit 2.0. You know, that's what they were saying. This song is Passion Fruit 2.0. They're saying KSI tapped into his Drake bag with this song You, which it was. It was very, very similar to Passion Fruit. I'm not the biggest fan of Passion Fruit. I know a lot of people love Passion Fruit by Drake, but this
song sucks.
Yeah. Hey, the Drake stand gonna come after you. I'm not a big fan of the Passion Fruit. I'm not a big fan. I'm not saying it's like ass or anything like that, but like I'm not a big fan of it. But this You song, this was like my first song on the project where I'm like, I'm not sure if I really like this song or not. I listened to it a couple more times because I've seen a lot of different people really, really love this song. But I'm on the opposite on this one. I think that this is just some mid. This is a mid track. This is cool. He had a nice little transition towards the end on the hook and stuff like that. But, you know, it was just okay. It wasn't anything, you know. It didn't get me hyped and stuff like that while listening to it and stuff like that. But also I forgot to mention, I believe that on number 2 that KSI does indeed take a shot. He takes a couple shots on 2 different songs. At Rice Gum, I believe he's taking some shots at Rice Gum as well. Because, you know, him and Rice Gum have been going. Who cares? Yeah, well, they've been going back and forth. Well, we really don't care about Rice Gum at all when it comes to music and stuff like that. But,
dude,
you know.
Rice Gum literally opened up Holiday and said, bam, that's trash.
I know.
I mean, is he wrong? But he's not wrong. But he's wrong. Like, it's mid.
He's not wrong, but like he's the wrong guy to say it.
Yeah,
he's just not
coming out with Fortnite and Chill or whatever the fuck that song was.
I don't know.
That's a great song, dude. Fucking A1.
Then we got Don't Play with Anne-Marie, KSI and Digital Farm Animals. This was a dope track. This is one of the other singles that came out. I'm sure you heard this one too,
Yeah, I heard this one.
Yeah, this was a pretty dope track. I really fuck with this track overall. No issues with it. Really love with Craig David. Actually, people was on my head. He's like, you know who Craig David is? I'm like, I didn't really grow up listening to Craig David.
Who the fuck is Craig David?
Apparently, he was very famous back in like the 2000s era and stuff like that. R&B artist and stuff like that.
Guess what? In the year 2000, I was fucking 1. So
that's
I
tough.
think we get a pass.
I was 6. So I mean,
Yeah, I was 1 year old, so no, I was not bumping Craig David while I was in my diaper shitting in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but this
wasn't my priority back then.
Not at all. But this was a dope dope little single that came out as well. Digital Farmers was all over production. They had like what, 3 songs I believe on this project that they produced overall. So they're definitely a production team that's on the come up for sure. Gang Gang featuring Dino and J1. Dino is so talented as a singer, as an artist. He's like a hit song has to happen at some point for Dino. Like he's an artist that's big time, but he's not like, he hasn't made that crossover quite yet. And like, you know, there's some UK artists that have made the crossover a little bit here and there, you know, like the Young T and Bugsy song, like the Don't Rush song that made it across all, because, you know, TikTok and stuff like that. You got Heady One, you know, because he has a song with Drake and stuff like that. Like, Dino might be the next guy, bro. Like, for real shit. Like, he really might be the next guy. He produced a great hook for this track. KSI's verse was just okay on this song. His verse was just okay. I thought he could have did better. J1 definitely outshined him on this track. There's 2 tracks, 2 verses on the track that KSI got outshined on his own album. That is not a good thing. You should not be getting outshined on your album at any point in time if you're the artist. But yeah, J1
Bro,
definitely.
I'll tell you what, if I have an album, nobody outshining me.
Exactly.
Not one human being.
Exactly. That's
you know
how
what I mean? I'm gonna go up like.
Oh God.
I'm number 1, cause I'm like Pete. What was it that I said?
That's what you
Wait,
said.
what the fuck did KSI say earlier? He said, I'm number 2.
I'm the shit number 2. Yes, that's what he said.
So you're saying you're shit and you're number 2? Damn,
Yeah,
bro, that sucks. Like, that's not even a good comparison. Like, I think my line was better, because I'm still saying I'm number 1. He's saying he's number 2.
I don't know. That line.
No, I mean, though.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, if you're going to have a cringe bar, at least have it be like, you're the best. Like, well, I'm not a rapper to come out and be like, man, I fucking suck.
Oh my God, bro.
I'm trash.
Yeah, bro.
Man, I suck ass.
Oh,
Soundtrack. Yo, I fucking suck, dude.
Oh shit.
Right, next is Rant Free, right?
Yeah, Rant Free featuring Gracie. I did not like this track. This was a miss for me. This is probably the best rapping KSI did out of any track, but the beat was just, God, bro. I don't know why he chose this beat. I don't know who told him that this is a good beat to pick. But I understand you trying to do something different, but like it was not. No. I mean, this was an instance where KSI tried his best to save the beat, and he just couldn't quite do enough. He tried his best to save the beat, but he couldn't do it. Gracie's voice sounds pretty good on it, but like this beat is atrocious. This beat is not good. Like this beat.
That's horrible, dog.
Like this beat is not. I don't know why he chose this beat. Like I always say, production is very, very key when you're going on a project. This was not it. This is not it production wise at all, and it just threw me off. He has some very clever bars in the song overall, but like, you know, it's. No, I can't listen. I can't listen to that. Like, I have to have some sort of production value where I can at least nominate. Like, I can't follow this beat. I don't know. This beat is like, it really is the antithesis of this freaking album all over the place. This beat specifically by Rent Free is all over the place. I don't know what the hell is going on with it.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna mute my mic real quick. I want to hear this.
Okay. But yeah, the beat is all over the place overall. I just don't know what KSI was doing, y'all. I really do not know why he chose that beat. Like, he has some very clever lines in it. Like, let's look at some of the lines and stuff like that.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, you heard it? There's the beat?
Yeah. Do. Shut up.
Yeah, bro. No. Next song, Madness. This track right here, Skiz, is probably it's close to being probably one of the best tracks ever made by a YouTube rapper ever.
Madness, really?
This song is fire. Like, KSI's rapping, very good. Like I can't say great because, you know, that'd be like you're on a different kind of level, but very, very good rapping. It is definitely on a drill beat. He's in his UK roots, but he sounds like you want to talk about someone talking they shit on a track? He's talking his shit. He's got some disses in here as well and stuff like that on this track as well. This is the KSI where the 26 million subscribers or whatever, how many subscribers he's got and stuff like that. This is when that comes out and you talk your shit and stuff like that. This is that track. I'm telling you, I'll be shocked if you don't like this track. I'll be shocked if you don't like that track. I'll be very, very shocked.
Will you really be shocked?
Yes, I really would be.
Alright.
But next track, silly, dope ass track, Bugsy Malone. I've heard Bugsy Malone a couple times. He's a UK artist. He can rap pretty well. He's on the grime rap. He's a grime rap artist. He gave a verse. Bro, his verse is crazy. His verse is crazy, bro. His verse is crazy. Like, he's really, really talking his shit on this verse as well. And KSI, he did his thing as well. It's on another UK grime kind of beat and stuff like that. But, like, he damn near I think he has the best verse on the project overall. I think he has the best verse overall on the project. You can let me know.
On the project?
Yes, on the entire project, he has the best verse. Even on KSI's whole project, out of all the rapping that's done on it, he has the best verse. He has the best one, no doubt.
Damn,
yes, it is that good of a verse that he put out. Flash It, Rico Love. This is probably the best feature because he is on the hook. He's on the hook for the song, so I can't say you out-rapped him and stuff like that, whatever. But, like, he's featuring Rico Love. I'm like, first of all, where the fuck he found Rico Love at? Have you please tell me you've heard of Rico Love. Please tell me you've heard of Rico.
Nope. Bro, I got a job. I don't know what you on about.
He's been around for a long time, my brother. He's been around for a long time. He was that guy in the R&B days back in the 2000s and 2010s, man. He was that guy, man.
Oh shit! I was 10 years old back then.
He was that guy, man. Come on, man. But
I was listening to Eminem, Not Afraid, bro. What do you mean? That was my shit when I was 10.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Now motherfuckers be 20 years old bumping this shit. Like, that's kind of weird.
But
like, shit, I do be afraid of some shit. You know what I mean? That's grown up shit. A real man knows when he's afraid.
Really?
Yeah, dog.
I ain't scared. Nah,
for real.
I just playing. But yeah, this is probably the best feature on the project as far as like the hook and stuff that Rico Love did. His singing, like it gave me chills when I was rapping to it. Like it was that double of a feature. No Time featuring my favorite artist, Lil Durk, ladies and gentlemen.
Is he really your favorite artist, like,
yes.
of all time?
I ain't saying. Well, I don't know. I have to really think about who my favorite artist of all time is. But like right now, he's been my favorite artist for like the past 4 or 5 years now. Like consistently, he's been there. At one point, it was like a tie between him and Dave East. At one point in time, but then Lil Durk kind of separated himself from him a little bit and stuff like that for me. But Lil Durk is probably right now still my favorite artist overall. He gave a decent verse I thought he could have did better. I thought Dirk could have did better. But KSI hit a note on this track and the hook. I didn't want you to listen to this and let me. I want you to go to No Time by with KSI featuring Little Dirk. I want to know what your reaction is just a little bit to that hook part and stuff like that. Because
all right, let me turn this off real quick, so I don't want you to get a claim.
Yeah. But like, I'm curious what your reaction is gonna be to this, because this. It's a note that KSI hits I've never heard him hit before, and he hit it very well to me. I'm curious.
Is it the high one where he goes?
Yes. I like that.
Know,
I like that. I like that. I like that. Bro, I like that a lot. I like that.
Hold on, let me listen to it one more time.
I really do. I really like that he hit that kind of note, bro. I really do. Bro.
It sounds like an instrument. Like, it sounds like an instrument he used. It doesn't even sound like his voice. It sounds like he just took a synth.
Well, yeah, it's definitely a whole lot of going on with that. He definitely had to have held his nuts or something. I don't know. I don't know how the fuck he did it. I don't know the whole technicals and stuff like that with that. I have no idea. Probably someone that mixes and stuff like that would probably be able to tell you how exactly they was able to get KSI's voice to sound like that. But
I wonder like how his music, because I heard that he had a fucking coach or whatever for music or for his singing. I wonder how they feel about it.
I don't know. I have no idea, but that would be interesting to know for sure. But see, you had it stuck in your head. I'm
clowning it, bro.
Man, I love that. I really did from K. I really enjoyed that. I really did.
I'm hating on you for it.
And it's. I think it's good. I kind of expected it to be the song to do the best overall. Like, as of right now, it's doing the best as far as streaming wise overall. Because Lil Durk is on fire right now, just overall as an artist right now.
That's true.
No Pressure. This is a solo song with KSI. Do you know KSI's, he has like a bunch of alter egos in his videos. You know, the one that he'd be doing with like Baba Tunde and stuff like that?
Yeah, Baba Tunde.
This is literally Baba Tunde.
I feel kind of racist for saying that.
This is literally Baba Tunde on a track. This is literally Baba Tunde.
That's kind of fire.
He's using, and it is fire. That's the thing.
Baba Tunde.
He did it so well. Because everyone in my comment section, whenever I was listening to the song, it was like, this is Baba Tunde on a track. Everyone was spamming it in my comment section. Like, this is Baba Tunde's song. This is his track. And he did it very, he went into his, because he is Nigerian. He went deep. He went deep into his Nigerian roots whenever he did this song. And he did it very, very well overall. Yeah, next song was Holiday. Holiday, as you guys know, I reacted to it. I was not the biggest fan of Holiday. I didn't really like Holiday at all, really. I know a lot of people loved that song. It did very well streaming-wise and stuff like that, but I just was not a fan of it at all. I did not like Holiday at all, overall. So, I don't know how you...
Yeah, that shit was mid as fuck. Yeah. And I hate to say it, because that shit...
I can't...
Motherfuckers got it on the radio. That's crazy.
I mean, I'm not surprised it got on the radio, but yeah.
I am. He's a YouTuber, dog.
He's got a couple other songs that's been on the radio before. Like I think.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, I was just not a big fan of this song. Sleeping with the Enemy featuring SX. SX vocals was good on the track. He's definitely a baby Post Malone for sure. 1000%. That's who he is.
Baby Post Malone.
Yeah.
Fun. I feel like everybady's copying Post Malone now. That's like harmonizing and all.
Yeah, but like he's like baby like for sure baby Post Malone.
Do some different shit.
But KSI, his voice is different on this track. It sounds like, I don't know if you remember on Dissimulation Millions, the emotional track that was about Deji and stuff like that. It was kind of like that in a way, like he was kind of doing that again a little bit, and it's the last track again. I was like, why did he do that again? I'm like, why would he do it again? Like, you could tell like he was rapping from like emotion a little bit. It wasn't like he wasn't like sound like he was crying on the track, but like he didn't sound like he was in his rapping voice. You know what I'm saying? He didn't sound. He wasn't in his rapping pocket, but yeah, it was more of a storytelling kind of song. So I understand the concept, but you could do a storytelling song, but still be in your rapping voice. You know what I'm saying? You still can rap on a track.
Yeah, you can still make a storytelling.
And then the
track sound good.
Yeah, and then the beat was kind of like Kyle-ish, you know, kind of like
really?
Yeah, it was like kind of
happy.
Yes, it was a happy kind of beat. It was the one that it was a
That's
very
weird as fuck.
Yeah, and then the last track was Swerve with J1 and featuring KSI. Yeah, I don't know why J1 was doing kissy faces in the hook. Oh, the kissy faces.
I thought the OnlyFans line was hot.
Yeah, that was fire from KSI. That line was definitely fire from KSI.
Mainly because I hate OnlyFans chicks.
Exactly.
Get a job, dog. Get a job.
But
bro, if I was a UFC fighter, I'd be the most popular UFC fighter ever because my trash talk game would be on the next fucking level. Holy shit, dog. People think Connor's bad. I would call everybody. I'd do everything I could besides be racist. That's the only thing I wouldn't do. But I'd be sexist. Not sexist, but what's slut shaming? I would slut shame a lot. I slut shame a lot. You know what the first word of slut shame is?
What?
Slut. Don't do that.
Facts.
Know what I mean?
Facts. You know what I mean?
I come from a different time, brother. I come from a different time.
All right, let's move on. We're gonna
to the other album I didn't listen to.
The other album that you did not freaking listen to, and that is Pop.
I was gonna, but then I had to pull up for the fam. You know what I mean?
Pop Smoke, Faith. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if we're gonna go through every track. We're gonna talk about some tracks here and there and stuff like that because this album is 20 songs long. I already was worried from the jump. I was worried from the jump for two reasons. One, it's 20 songs. I do not like when a project has that many songs. It's just bound for a whole lot of misses to happen on the project. It's just bound to happen, and so we had a lot. we gonna talk about it, and then two, I don't like this new age of releasing albums. Like 2-3 different albums after the person has passed away. Like, think about it. Nipsey Hussle passed away. How long has it been since Nipsey Hussle passed away? Like 2 or 3 years now.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
We haven't heard an album from him since.
Good.
like, bro. Like, why do we have to get his music out like that? Like, I don't understand. Y'all are just using these deceased artists to make money off of them after the fact. Like, I seen a post the other day about Pop Smoke's homie not even knowing an album was happening until they posted on his page talking about, oh, Pop Smoke is releasing the album in a month from now. And I'm like, bro. I'm like, why are they doing this? I'm like, why? Like, every single track except for maybe, I say Beat the Speaker. Let's look at it. Mr. Jones, but featuring Future. And the song with Busy Banks, 30. Only songs that sound like they might be finished tracks. Everything else on this album sounds like throwaway tracks to me. Tracks
really?
done with yes. This album is not good at all, and I hate to say that. And I love Pop Smoke. But like, bro, like the song with Kanye West, the Pusha T. Kanye West is speaking Libby at the beginning, whatever. Pop Smoke's rapping. Okay. Pusha T has a diss at people think it was Drake or whatever, but it was really at Tekashi 6ix9ine. He was dissing Tekashi 6ix9ine or whatever and stuff like that on television. But yeah, like it's just nah. Manslaughter with Rick Ross and The Dream. I love The Dream. Dream is who I grew up on. The Dream is who I grew up on as an R&B artist and stuff like that. But Rick Ross' verse was cool. Pop Smoke didn't sound like his. He said all he wanted to say on the track. His verses. About a Million, 21 Savage and 42 Doug did not like. Brush'em, Raw Swish, do not know who he is and don't wish to know who he is anymore. I'm sorry, I'm being real with y'all. Top Shotter by Pop Smoke. I do like the Caribbean vibes, the Afrobeat vibes with it, but Pop Smoke sounds a little off. I'm not sure which one's Beam or Travi or whatever, but they sound a little off. Pusha T sounded pretty good on it. Like I said, 30 by Busy Banks and Beat the Speaker. Dope songs. Coop. Takeoff gave a good feature, but Pop Smoke was just Genius by okay, I forgot about this song. Genius by Pop Smoke and Lil TJ and Sway Lee. I actually did like this song. I did like this song by the three of them. That sounded like a finished track as well. Mr. Jones with Feature and Future. I like this track. I like this track overall with him and Future. That sounded like a finished track. That's an interlude. Woo Baby with Chris Brown. They tried to do a remake of I cannot remember what song that it was. Because I only listened to the project once, but they did a remake of a song with Chris Brown on it. Chris Brown sounded okay, sounded fine, but like the beat that the way that they mixed the beat, it didn't sound as clean. The throwback beat, Demeanor versus Dua Lipa was, I mean, get a Dua Lipa feature. I know what they're trying to do because Dua Lipa is a pop star and stuff like that. Bring some traction towards Pop Smoke and stuff like that. It's an okay song. Like, I'm not mad at it. I thought I wouldn't like it because it's like Dua Lipa pop song. I don't know, but it's actually not that bad. Spoiled with Pharrell Williams. I mean, it's clearly a Pharrell produced beat because of the way this track song starts. You know it's a Pharrell produced beat by the way this track starts. But not a big fan of 8 Ball featuring Kid Cudi. No. Backdoor featuring Kodak Black. Anything with Kodak Black, I usually don't like it, and I didn't like it here. And then Mercy Beat Coop was just not that great. Like, I was just not a fan of this project, Skiz, overall. I mean, you may have a different opinion when you listen to it on your own time. I'm gonna let you listen to it on your own time and stuff like that. But naturally, if I don't like it, it's usually like, because you're a little bit more you're a lot more critical than I am about certain stuff and stuff like that. You're a little bit more about stuff than I am. So there's certain things I don't
I'm pretty fucking mean, bro.
So if I do not like this, I have a feeling you may not like it at all. Like, you're gonna be like, bro, what the fuck is this? I'm afraid you're gonna
bro, that sucks. I don't even think I'm gonna listen to it now.
I would tell you to still listen to it because you never know. I never tell no one not to listen to it just because of one person's opinion. Instead of that, listen to it for yourself and stuff like that. And you can have your own decisions and stuff like that. But me personally, I'm like, I took 3, maybe 4 tracks from this entire project out of 20.
Damn, dog, that sucks.
Yeah, bro. Like, and I just tell these labels, because I forget what label Pop Smoke was signed to and stuff like that. But like, stop releasing these artists' music like after the Juice WRLD was supposed to come out with another project and stuff like that. Although his last project was pretty good and stuff like that. That sounded like he had already finished that project though. It sounded like he had already finished that one. Then we got another Juice WRLD project coming, and it's like, I don't understand why they keep doing. I mean, we know what the reason why they're doing it is for money, but it's like, bro, like it just ruins how you remember the artist for their music, because then you release songs that they probably were never ever going to release because they thought even themselves they weren't good enough to be released. But you just release it because you know people will stream it and buy it because Pop Smoke is gone and passed away. Was probably gonna be a legendary artist. He looked like he was headed on that trajectory overall, and it's just like, I don't know. That's the biggest thing that annoys me about it. I don't know. What are your thoughts, Skiz, about overall, like...
Stop posting these fucking things, dog. I ain't trying to fucking see this shit no more.
Yeah.
I don't care. I care, but I'm just so sick and tired of motherfuckers just releasing shit like that. It's annoying.
It is.
Go away.
It just is, so... Yeah.
They died. Let them be in peace.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
exactly. Let them be. Let their legacy live on. Not dropping new music. Let it live on just by people going back and listening to their whole discography, the stuff that they have put out. Like, you don't have to put out all the music. Like, bro, that's what I like that they haven't done with Nipsey. Like, I can go back and really, really appreciate the music that he has dropped overall, and not be like, oh, Nipsey new album and stuff like that. Obviously, I'm gonna listen to it because it's Nipsey Hussle and stuff like that, if they were to drop an album. But the fact that he has I think there's only been one song that has come out that was actually his, and that was with Dave East that came out. It's a pretty dope song. It's a remake of Outkast's, one of Outkast's songs and stuff like that. But that's literally the only song that has come out that is actually Nipsey Hussle's song. Like, he's had some songs where they were featured on and stuff like that or whatever. But like, he hasn't had a song that was his that came out other than the song with Dave East, and that was 2 years ago. That's it. By Nipsey Hussle. Like, can y'all do it how y'all doing it for Nipsey Hussle? Can y'all do that, please? I don't get it. But we are going to move on to this last topic, ladies and gentlemen. T-Pain had some words, ladies and gentlemen. T-Pain went to the hell off, Skids. I know you see the video. We was talking about it a little bit before we turned on the podcast and started recording. But T-Pain went off on an Instagram. Someone posted on his Instagram. I think he was on live streaming on Twitch or whatever, because he live streams on Twitch now and stuff like that. But T-Pain went off about artists doing the same kind of songs over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. He went off about them, and he's like, bro, y'all keep doing the same shit. Y'all keep doing the same shit. You get mad when I say I don't like this shit. And so I'm not mad at T-Pain. Some people was like, oh, T-Pain just bitter because he hasn't had a hit song or whatever and stuff like that. He hasn't had anything do great or whatever. He's actually got a song that's actually doing pretty good with him and Kehlani. I've actually heard it. It's a pretty dope song. But if everyone's calling him the bitter old man or whatever and stuff like that, the bitter old man that's not quite in the, I guess you could say, in the picture or whatever and stuff like that. And I'm like, bro, he's actually, if you listen to him, he's actually saying some true shit. Like, there's a lot of artists that be doing the same shit. Like, I've been saying all the time, what did I tell you, Skiz? NBA Youngboy has a lot of sons. Post Malone has a lot of sons. like, bro, there's a lot of sons of a lot of these artists that are out there, bro. And it's like, bro, y'all gotta figure out something different. Either figure out something different, or maybe being an artist just isn't quite your calling. I don't know. I mean, I can't say that's not your calling, but it's just, there's no originality to you, my guy. There's nothing original to you, my guy. And so, like, you know, I may listen to your song or whatever. I may like it or whatever, but like, is it something that's going to, you know, last in my playlist like for years and years to come? It may, probably not. But could it be something that could be dope to listen to for, like, you know, if it comes on or whatever at a party or whatever? Am I gonna be like, hey man, turn that shit off, it's ass or whatever? Like, you know, probably not. I probably will still like it because it sounds like another artist that I know, but it's also at the same time just not original. So, what do you think, Skiz? Is T-Pain tripping? Does he sound like an old bitter man? He needs to get over it. He fell off or whatever, like the trolls be saying. Or is T-Pain 1000% correct with his rant?
Jesus motherfucking tap dancing Christ. Yeah, he right.
Yeah, you right.
He right. I've been saying that though. T-Pain stole my whole flow. Come up with something more original, brother.
Head ass. Boy. Boy.
Bro, I've been saying this shit forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah.
And everyone gave me shit about it.
Yeah. But, you know.
But all white rappers don't sound alike, Skiz. You just don't listen to the right ones. I listen to the right ones. They all suck. Everybody who's Caucasian.
Except for me.
I mean, that's pretty
I know you like Jack Harlow, so I know that's not true.
What? Yeah, Jack Harlow slaps, bro. But he also, cause he sounds like somebody else that I like. You know what I mean? He has Drake in him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
is he wrong though?
No.
Like, is T-Pain wrong though?
No, he's not.
Granted, if it's working, it's working.
Mm-hmm.
Don't break what's not, or don't fix what's not broken.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But like, damn. And the thing is, he's talking about little this, little that. What about every white guy that tries to sound like Eminem? How come nobody talks about that shit in the mainstream?
I feel like only. It's like on the YouTube side that we talk about that. I feel like only us kind of people talk about that. Like, it's because there's so many like YouTube rappers that are like that and stuff like that do the Eminem stuff and be trying to be like Eminem.
They don't even do the good Eminem stuff, bro.
Yeah,
like, what the fuck?
Bro, it's a whole lot of them that do that. And
why did we copy somebody
like
like at their lowest in their career? Why are we doing that?
I don't know.
I would understand if they copied like old school Eminem, where like the flows were slick, a little bit slower, a little bit more like punchy. But no, we do. Let's just rap as fast as we fucking can. That's cool. I'm so glad that phase is starting to fade out a bit.
Yeah.
And people are starting to clown people like that.
Yeah.
I'm so glad.
Yeah.
Because a year ago, it wasn't the case.
Yeah. So.
But what other, like, NF is an Eminem clone. Fucking who else? What other white rappers are there that are Eminem clones? Tom McDonald, blatant Eminem clone. Like the most blatant shit I've ever seen in my life. Who's a mainstream white rapper right now other than like Jack Harlow?
I mean, there's Logic.
Yeah, that was an Eminem clone. Dude, people were saying Logic's more influential than Kendrick Lamar. Can you believe that?
I'm sorry, what?
Logic literally bit Kendrick's flow on some songs.
Wait. I don't think I heard you correct. What did you say?
I said there's a video out there where somebody thinks that Logic is more influential than Kendrick Lamar.
Alright, you guys. Alright, you guys. That is gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen, for this episode number 16 of the hashtag Why Is This podcast. Any last words, Skiz? Because
yeah, Logic's more influential than Kendrick Lamar, obviously. And we're out.
we're out. Peace. We're out. We're done. Why?
Bitch, I told myself when I was 12, I ain't scared of 12. 15 years old, beat a trial, I ain't scared of jail. 19 caught a robbery in the shoe. I